So you think that SimOnTrains railway journey started at Moorgate? Well, you're dead wrong. It actually started at a different location. This station right here was the very first station that I filmed trains at in a blog. Garforth, which is one of 4 stations I'm going to be focusing on today between Leeds and Micklefield. Because we're going to get some Northern units and some TransPennine Express units at these locations. The funny thing is though, it is actually raining at the moment, but the rain will ease off when I get to the first station. But we are waiting for the 0615 West Midlands railway service to Rugeley Trent Valley. It's running about 2 minutes late, so the connection at Rugeley Trent Valley will be tight for the 0623 London Northwestern railway service to Crewe. So we're now departing Rugeley Town Station. I am SimOnTrains. Let the journey start, and let's just hope we can make that connection at Rugeley Trent Valley Station. So I have made the Crewe station. Unfortunately, the 0713 Northern service to Liverpool Line Street via Manchester Airport is delayed roughly about 10 minutes. So that might throw a spanner in the works when we get to Alderley Edge, because I was planning to change at Alderley Edge to get the Southport service so I can get to Manchester Piccadilly quicker. See how that plays out. I might have to stay on this train all the way through to Manchester Piccadilly, trying to avoid Manchester Airport. However though, the reason I'll be travelling on Northern all the way through to Micklefield today is because I've got a Northern pass on me. So every train throughout I'll be travelling on Northern. But the 4 stations I mentioned at the start as well are the following: Cross Gates, Garforth, East Garforth and Micklefield, because I'm using Micklefield as a turnaround to get back towards Leeds. So we left Crewe station about 20 minutes late. I can't do that connection at Alderley Edge that I was planning to now to get the faster service into Manchester Piccadilly. I think this delay might cause a massive headache to the plan. But I'll see how it goes and update you when I get to Manchester Victoria station. So we're now made to Manchester Victoria station. Unfortunately, the 0858 to Leeds I was planning to catch, I don't think I would have made it in time, so I'm waiting for the 0921 Northern service now to Leeds, which starts at Chester. So we're going to have to catch that train instead. Rejiggle the plan a bit, but I think I managed to sort it out on the train to Manchester Piccadilly. So I think instead of doing Cross Gates first, it might be Micklefield first. The only problem is though, if I do Cross Gates last, I will so be on the wrong side of Cross Gates station. So we're now made to Leeds railway station on the East Coast Main Line. We are waiting for the 1054 Northern service to Micklefield. I think we're going to have to do Micklefield first and do it back on myself afterwards. Which means, like I said, at Manchester Victoria, we are doing Cross Gates probably on the wrong side, to be honest. Anyway, our train should be putting in now, and then we're going to carry on and start visiting railway stations. Our train has arrived, but it stopped down there. Just that 158 there. So we're now at the first station out of 4 we are filming today. This is Micklefield railway station. You notice it's a bit staggered as well, the platforms are. We actually came off on platform 1, but to come on platform 2 it's about a 3-minute walk, because you've got to go under a road bridge. But we are doing the filming on platform 2 because it is actually better on this side than it is on platform 1. Also, this station was opened by the Leeds and Selby Railway in 1834. So we're now looking at the east end, or the northern end of Micklefield station, and there's a junction at the north end of the station. Now the line on the left goes by Church Fenton and on to York, but the line carries on to Selby and carries on to Hull. So we're now waiting for the 12:21 Northern service to take us to station number 2, East Garforth. So it should be arriving now, pick us up, then take us down the line. So there's 2 stations in Garforth, and this is one of the 2 we are visiting today. We are going to visit the second one in an hour's time. This station is East Garforth, but this station opened later than the other station Garforth because this opened on the 1st of May 1987 by the West Yorkshire Metro. So as I mentioned, there is 2 stations in Garforth. The other one, which is just named Garforth, is literally just round that curve over there. You can just see the car park at Garforth from East Garforth railway station. So we haven't got long left in East Garforth, but we are moving on to the next station, which is 900 yards down the line to Garforth, which is the other station in Garforth. But Garforth is actually the very first station that was featured in SimOnTrains British Railway Journeys, because everybody thinks it was Moorgate that made it famous. Well, it technically was, but it's not. because the whole reason for that trip on the 16th of January 2012 was to ride a Class 91 electric locomotive, but I had some time to kill before I rode that train. And Garforth was the very first station that I visited when I started these vlogs. So it's going to feel like a nostalgic trip heading back to Garforth. Anyway, our train's coming now and take us to Garforth. So if you've been watching SimOnTrains British Railway Journeys, which is now SimOnTrains Railway Journeys since 2012, this was the very first station that was properly featured in a blog. This is Garforth Station. This was the very first station I visited before I caught my Class 91 down to London King's Cross, and then that Moorgate thing happened. But this was the very first station I visited on the 16th of January 2012 when the blog started. And Garforth Station is actually opened by the Leeds and Selby Railway in 1834. But honestly, it does really feel good to be back where it all began. I honestly remembered when I was here there was no Nova trains passing through, no CAF trains passing through. It was just Class 185 DMUs, Sprinter trains, and yes, cross country was still around. But honestly, I've also tried a photo phase as well, but a photo from 2012 to a photo from today in 2022. It's not perfect, but it's close as. Also, there's another YouTuber who I watch called Adventure Me, and he's actually done a video about a branch line that was started here at Garforth that went to Castleton as well. I'll link that series in the video down below. Now I remember standing here once back in the 16th of January 2012 when I did a piece to camera, and it just feels nostalgic, to be honest. But we are going to be leaving Garforth Station soon on the 1429 Northern service, which will take us to Cross Gates, the last location of the day. It's hard to think that when I started these blogs, I was only a 400 subscriber channel, and now I'm like 6,100. Hard to think in 10 years I've gone so far. Now you can see why I don't want to do Cross Gates on the way back towards Leeds. I'm on the inner curve. Give me a sec. That's better. So we're now at Cross Gates Station on the right platform now. Now, if you want to film at Cross Gates Station, I suggest you do it on the Garforth bound platform and not on the Leeds bound platform. But anyway, Cross Gates Station, this actually opened by the Leeds and Selby Railway in 1834, but this station actually closed in 1840. Now, it was authorised to reopen in 1870, but it didn't actually reopen until 1902. But it's one of those stations that I don't like being at, but we're doing it anyway. That 158 caught me by surprise. It was supposed to stop at Cross Gates station, but it just went straight through. I think it was running 15 minutes late and it just skipped some stops. It's honestly really been nice at Cross Gates station. It's not one of my favourite stations to film at, but it's okay if you're on the right platform. Speaking of, I'm actually on the wrong platform because I need to go back over to the Leeds bound platform to catch the 1532 back to Leeds. It is running 2 minutes late, so I've got about 10 minutes to get myself back over. So we're now back at Leeds station. I just want to point out there's a class 333 electric multiple unit there. Now I do like these units, to be honest, because of this.
Welcome to the Skipton train. The next station is Keighley.
Yes, they have some good announcements on those class 333s. Anyway, we are going to leave Leeds station. Hopefully that's our train there to head back to Manchester, Victoria. So I'm going to board that train now and depart Leeds, leave Yorkshire to head back into Greater Manchester and start making way home. So we're now back at Manchester Piccadilly. That's the 1801 to Crewe, and it's a 323, which is awesome. 323s are brilliant units. So we're going to hop on board now. It's a bit full, so we may have to stand. Fair enough. But let's head to Crewe.
Platform 6 is across. You can see the stairs, and there are also lifts.
So we're now back at Crewe station, ready to board the train to Rugeley Trent Valley. And unfortunately it's 350-266 and 350-263. It's a pair of 350/2s for God's sakes. Anyway, let's hop on board and go back to Rugeley. So I'm at Rugeley Trent Valley railway station. Honestly, I did have an outro for the Yorkshire video, but I didn't like it, to be honest, so that's why I'm redoing it here. Because throughout the day I actually had an abscess in here and it was painful all day. I managed to get the pain down a bit, but then my face started to swell up towards the end of the video. And when I looked at the video when I was playing it, the face was like really swollen. I thought I didn't like that outro, so that's why I'm doing it here. But honestly though, reflecting back at the Yorkshire trip when I visited Micklefield, East Garforth, Garforth and Cross Gates, it's been okay of a day. We got plenty of units passing through from cross country, TransPennine Express and Northern. Got a few freight trains as well, to be fair. And it's really been an okay day. Yes, there has been a problem getting to Manchester because the train that I was on to change at Alderley Edge was running late, so I couldn't change at Alderley Edge. But we did stop at Manchester Airport, which made some time up as well. And the reason I visit Garforth was because I was watching a Geoff Marshall video very recently when he went to America to reflect on his journey when he went to America years ago. And the idea of Garforth was floating around, but that was finalised when that video was up because I wanted to go back to Garforth to remind myself why I'm on YouTube, and that is to entertain you, and hopefully you enjoy these videos. I just want to say a huge thank you for watching them. Anyway, feel free to give this a thumbs up, feel free to subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment down below. I've been SimOnTrains, thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the rails pretty soon for another railway journey. And we're going to close the shot with a train departing Rugeley Town Station.